There are over 1,635 men, women, and children missing in the state of Florida alone. Today we're focusing on two of them, Robert Helphrey and Brenda Stouffer, who both went missing out of Palm Harbor, Florida.
It's a little choppy, but I mean it's not near as bad as it could be. Oh, almost ran over the side. These Florida bays, like I said earlier, like they're usually not that deep. We got something right up here. There's something right in the middle, and it just seems like it doesn't belong. I don't know. It kind of looks like a car that's upside down, but it's half buried. Right? That. Okay, you're bouncing on it.
Today we're focusing on two of those missing people, and they're both missing out of the same location, and they're both missing in their vehicles. The first missing person is named Robert David Helphrey, and he went missing out of Palm Harbor, Florida, May 22nd, 2006. Helphrey was last seen leaving a bar called Peggy O'Neill's Irish Pub and Eatery. He had two jobs, and one was managing the Thirsty Marlin Seafood Restaurant, and he closed that restaurant about 12:30 a.m. and joined his friends at Peggy O'Neill's. At around 1:30 p.m. he left the pub and drove away in his blue and gray Mitsubishi Outlander hatchback with Florida license plate numbers G83NYD. After he left the pub, he was supposed to meet up with his friends, and his friends talked to him on the phone at around 2 a.m., but he never showed up, and that's the last anybody ever heard anything from him. The other missing person in the area is a lady called Brenda Stouffer. I think that's how you pronounce her last name. Now, her story reads off what sounds like an accident, but when you look deeper into this case, there could be a huge argument for foul play. At around 9:50 a.m. on April 21st, 1995, Brenda drove her 6-year-old daughter to the elementary school. When school was dismissed later that day, Brenda never returned to pick up her daughter. Now right there, that would tell me, well, maybe she drove and dropped her kid off, and as she turned around and went back home, she crashed somewhere and she went up in the water somewhere. That was my first thought until I started hearing more and more about this case. At the time of her disappearance, Brenda was involved in a bitter divorce and custody battle with her husband. In addition, Brenda was scheduled to testify at an upcoming criminal trial. Now, the details of this criminal trial I haven't really dove into, but in a nutshell, what I heard was it involved an illegal chop shop that maybe her husband worked at or ran, and that right there tells me, well, man, what a better place to get rid of a vehicle and a body, you know? But that's just hearsay, that's just what I'm thinking. I don't really have any facts to back that up. That's just my thought process. Now, her car is also missing, and it has never been found since her disappearance also. She drove a 1993 blue Mazda Protege with a Florida tag LEA14U. Now, there are lots of bodies of water in Florida, and it can be very overwhelming. So what we're going to do today is we're going to be focusing our searches on this canal. Now, this canal is huge and wide and plenty deep enough to hide cars. And so what we're going to do is we're going to start all the way at the top at Lake Tarpon, and we're going to work our way down till we get to this this floodgate. Turn around, go back, make sure we search the banks really good, and then we're going to drive down to another boat ramp and go up the south end of the canal and check all of that, make sure we don't miss any spots. Now, if there's any cars out here, I guarantee we're going to find them, and if we don't find anything, at least we know this huge canal can be marked off as cleared. I got Adam Brown with me with Adam Brown Adventures. As always, he's going to be helping me out in the boat, doing his thing with the magnet and sharing his 2 cents on these missing people. So let's get the day started. Let's start running sonar and see what we can find.
All right, so we got the boat into the lake, and we're heading towards the canal right now. Water's pretty shallow right here, and we confirmed sightings of alligators. Now, I know they're big old puppy dogs. I don't care. Dogs bite, but even still, I'm trying not to think about it. We'll keep our eye on the prize. Hopefully we find some cars in this canal. This canal is super long, super wide, and I hear it's pretty deep. But we're gonna find out really quick, because just around the corner is the canal. So let's get this day started searching the canal right now. We've entered the canal entrance, so to speak, from the north, and it's dropped off to about 15 feet, almost 16 feet. Very muddy, sandy bottom. So car will jump right off this. I'm pretty darn confident. We're shooting 100 feet each way. So it's a little too wide to catch the entire thing at one pass. So we'll scan one side and then we'll turn around and scan the other side on the way back. See if we can find something. What are your thoughts, brah?
There's a lot of nice houses out here.
Yeah, I wonder how old the houses are. Like, were they 15, 20 years old, or are they all brand new builds?
Yeah, I mean, they look semi-new. I mean, I don't know. But, you know, 20 years ago, the terrain could look so much different.
Might have been nothing out here. It might have been a real estate boom like 5 years ago or something. So it could have been barren wasteland.
We know there's gators. That's pretty much the only threat.
Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a canal. It seems like when you look on the map, this kind of seems like if you're gonna dump a car, where to put the car in this canal. So
seems like a good spot for a car. So we'll see what happens. All right, so we got something right up here. There's something right in the middle, and it just seems like it doesn't belong. I don't know. It kind of looks like a car that's upside down, but it's half buried. So we're gonna see if the magnet will stick to it or not. And if the magnet grabs on something, then we're gonna have to dive it to see what it is. But let's see here. All right, now let's just see if I can find it again. See, that picture right there makes it just look like a rando rock.
I don't think it's a car.
I don't think it is either, but
It felt like a rock.
Gotta check and make sure. Okay, we should keep bouncing. Hold it up just a little bit. Like right that. Okay, you're bouncing on it.
Yeah.
Can you feel it? You can feel it bouncing on something though?
Yeah, I'd say concrete or rock.
So you're confident that magnet's not grabbing nothing because we're right on top of it. So you just bounced it all over it. So you can feel it?
It's not sticking, so yeah.
Is it solid?
It feels like a rock. It feels kind of like a hollow feel.
Okay. Well, the magnet ain't grabbing, it's not a car.
It's not a car.
So
Onward.
that was really, it had my heart going a little bit. I was like, man, it kind of looked like a vehicle that's upside down, but
It did.
oh well. What's all that stuff?
See, that's part of it.
Is that what the ground is, like clay and stuff, or?
It's like a magnet, or yeah.
Ah, nasty. We're coming to the end of this upper section of the canal. Only saw something I suspected may have been a car, but we couldn't get the magnet to stick on it. Don't think it's a car. But we had that dam thingy in the way, so what we're gonna do is take the boat out, haul it around to the other side, and search the other half of this canal. And then, pretty damn confident that there's nothing out here. So other people can come and search if they want, but I'm pretty darn confident that there's nothing out here in this canal. But the other half, still gonna check the other half. That might be the one.
Maybe.
Maybe. We've made it to the second spot where we're going to go up the other side of the canal, but the only boat ramp we could find is this one, literally out in the bay. So we have to go out in the sea water, so to speak, and go all the way up there to the entrance to the south side of the canal. The wind's not blowing very bad. It's a pretty calm day. I'm sure the water's really shallow, so I have no idea. Hopefully this trip isn't gonna be too crazy. But let's just zip up there really quick, get it over with, and zip back down. Then we can call the canal clear. It's a little choppy, but I mean, it's not near as bad as it could be.
It could be a lot worse, yeah.
I mean, it's not like that Daytona time. It was raining and windy and horrible and cold. You look like you belong out here.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no. I bet I don't even have to duck. Oh, shit. Almost ran over the side.
Not many people get under that thing.
All right. Yeah, it comes in handy, I guess. See that? He waved. Yeah. We made it to the canal. We've actually been in it for a while scanning. Haven't seen anything yet. We've made it to the bridge where Robert could have crossed leaving the pub. So I definitely wanted to check this thing out really quick. You can see up there past the bridge is the other side of the dam. So hopefully something pops off here. If not, you know, we're gonna search the other side, head back down, and then just I guess just figure out a new game plan, because now the entire canal is 1000% empty.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple other spots.
There's a lot of water around, so.
There's a few I have my eye on. If we have enough time, maybe we can go over there really quick.
Got your eye on it, huh?
Yeah.
Your investigative skills. I like your style.
Florida's tough, man.
Yeah, it's challenging, all right. So we pretty much got most of this canal knocked out. There is one thing I keep going back and forth over. I don't think it's a car. It looks more like probably just a concrete block, or even like a fridge or a freezer or something that fell off someone's boat. Might even be a boat. It's just upside down. But let's see if I can get another shot here real quick for you guys. See what y'all think. It's not even a really good shot right there. I mean, you can barely see it. It's a slab of something, but it's definitely not a vehicle. I had a way better shot a little bit ago. Well, that is going to do it for today's video. We searched that entire canal, didn't find anything, but at least now we can clear. We could say the canal is clear. Like, it was a huge stretch of water that we cleared. Nothing in it absolutely at all. Thought we may have found a car, but ended up, I think it was just a big piece of rock or something, because it wasn't magnetic. You saw it. But other than that, the search continues. There are a lot of people searching for Brenda and Robert in the area. They're local. They've been searching for them since day one. And if they have any ideas, reach out to us. We'll come back down. We'll help you guys search and dive it. And I'll be back in the area again later on to search more with the locals and with Adam. But we're out of here. We're on to the next case. So until we meet again, my name is Jeremy, and I will see you guys on that next case.